Today, what we're going to do is basically take your requests for whatever AI automations you want to build, and then I'll just go off and build them. All right. And we're going to start with some of the automation requests inside the AI Profit Boardroom. But if you have requests of yourself, right, just feel free to ask, and I will help you as much as I can, and I'll build whatever you want, essentially. All right. So if you have ideas on what you want to build, nothing too crazy, um, no dodgy stuff, I'm sure I don't have to say. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to create like custom automations live for you, and then I'll share the links and that sort of thing. All right. So if you have questions, feel free to ask as we go along. And yeah, basically, we're going to build free AI automations live for you. All right. So first thing that we're going to stuff out. So let's see what we got on the automation requests here. We're just going to pull them up. And like I said, if you have any, specific automations that you want to see, normally we charge like $2,000 to build some of these automations to a client, but we'll do them for free for you today. And, we can build whatever you want. So let's see what we got down on the list. Just going to type in. It's so active inside this community. It's crazy. We're ranked number 24 in the world right now, which is pretty good for the school. So let's have a look. We're going to put in requests here. I'm going to try and find automation requests. Be quite interesting to know as well where people are watching from today. It's 7 a.m. in EST. All right. So let's have a look down the list. See what we got. I actually built a couple for some people this morning. So Michelle, for example, she requested automating invoices, and I actually built that inside Gemini here. Right. So basically what you can do is you can request automations. You can start recording here, and then it will generate a invoice. So let me show you an example of what this looks like. People can actually copy it. So you can grab the link and then copy it. We'll click allow on the permissions here. So invoice for Julian Goldie agency, 5 backlinks, $300. We'll stop the recording there. The AI is going to create an invoice based on the voice input, like you can see. So we have a little quality control check here. We can edit anything that we need to. So for example, like correct my name, Julian Goldie, the invoice number, the line items, invoice date, etc. And then the final bit is just getting the invoice here. Now, if you click on download PDF, you can actually download the PDF, and look at that. Boom, we just got an invoicing tool powered by AI, and how quick and easy was that to do, right? So that's the sort of stuff that we're building for you today. And like I said, just tell me what you want inside the comments, and I'll build it out for you. So we're going to go back onto the automations request here, see what else we've got, see what else we can build. So Mayor says, I want to create a website where people could buy invitations and personalize them after purchase. This currently exists, but I'm not satisfied with it. Let's have a look. This sounds a little bit more complex. So we've got templates here. What type of templates are these? For ambitious designers, serious about growing the business. I'm not sure what type of templates they're building with those, so I'm not going to do that one. What else we got here? So what I'll actually do is, in the meantime, if we don't get any if we don't get any requests at all, then maybe there's no demand for this, and I won't do a live stream like this at all in the future. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over to ChatGPT and say, what tools do you think would be useful for me to build as an AI automation? Keep it simple, plus something that I'd use every day. Knowing what you know about me. And basically what we're trying to do here is gather some ideas for personalized automations that I can build for myself whilst I'm on the live stream here. All right. So for example, here, we've got the YouTube topic rank finder. So we can go back onto Gemini. Let's go back to Gemini here. And then inside this section, all you want to do is just select canvas and then give it the instructions, right? So you can see YouTube topic ranker, purpose, blah, blah, blah. You can also do this inside AI Studio, but one of the biggest problems with AI Studio is like, it seems like the code breaks quicker and easier on AI Studio than anything else, right? So for example, here, what you can do is if you go to the left-hand side, go to build, then click on that, type in the instructions there, you can do it as well. It just seems to not be as useful, but we'll see what we get back in a second. So this is already coding out. The other thing I like about Gemini as well is it's just really, really fast, and it should have AI integrated into it. So if we type in, for example, let's say YouTube rank finder, find video topics you can rank for before you even record, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the SEO space. So let's see what topics I could find that I could realistically rank for, right? And then it gives me some ideas, right? SEO, the ultimate review and walkthrough, a beginner's guide to SEO from zero to hero. Why should we switch to SEO, right? The only thing that I don't like, well, there's a couple of things that I don't like about this. Number one is it doesn't seem like that accurate. And also these don't seem like real keywords, right? So I'm going to say, make sure they're real keywords with real search volume to make the results more accurate. And then we can build something a bit better interesting. So we're going to start building out now. And we'll create the YouTube topic rank finder. In the meantime, what I can actually do is just find some other stuff that I can build as well around similar topics. So you can build multiple different tools in different tabs using Google Gemini. So we can have it running in the background. So for example, like a funnel conversion tracker, that could be useful. Daily focus tracker. This sounds good. Right? Let's try that. Daily focus tracker. Then we'll switch to tools, canvas, and see what we get back. And now you can see there's an error on this. So I'm just going to click on fix error. We'll wait for that to load. We've got Nicholas joining the chat on the AI Money Lab as well. And so waiting for that to load now. And we're going to start building out the daily focus tracker. In the meantime, we're fixing the rank tracker as well. We'll see what we get back. All right, daily focus tracker. So what's your number one money moves today? Let's say, for example, okay, do a live stream. We'll put that as the focus. And then it tracks, okay, did you complete it? We'll click on yes. And then we've got a 1-day streak right here, right? And then you would come back the next day. And basically you've got like a habits tracker for daily focus that you can easily create with that. So, I mean, out of these, that was one of the easiest and simplest. The simpler this is, the easier it is to build, obviously, right? But that's basically how you can do it. This one is taking a lot longer. I think it's because of the error. Let's see what we get. It says a fix the syntax errors in the code. The issue was caused by some invalid text. And then I think it's still coding out in the back end right there. So we're waiting for that to load. There we go. Boom. That's done. Let's try this out. Let's type in SEO here. See if it works. There we go. That's looking a lot better right now. So for example, we've got the ultimate SEO tutorial for experts, search volume high, estimated CTR. I would take that with a pinch of salt, but search volume is useful. Analysis, high search volume, but competitive. Is it worth using SEO? SEO review, ultimate SEO for experts. Honestly, I look at these keywords, I still think like I probably wouldn't use them that much, but could be useful, could be useful. I think like it needs a bit more tweaking and that sort of thing. So Let's go back now. Let's see how AI Studio did as well. So let's say, for example, AI SEO tools. Is that going to find topics for us? There we go. Ranking difficulty medium, average CTR, keyword gap. That actually seems a lot better, to be honest, because it's given us some like ideas on what we could create. So AI content optimization tools, free SEO audit tools, AI tools for local SEO, best SEO plugins, AI keyword research software, etc. I would say these keywords are way, way better than anything we had before. And so like we're getting some of the better optimizations here for sure. All right. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is looking good. Client retention track radar, detect clients likely to churn. Mm, not really too fussed about that. AI video title optimizer, that could be useful. Let's try this one. I actually really like what we built with Gemini there. You can actually, if you go to build and then your apps, you can see all the apps that you've built previously, right? If you want to delete them, you can over here. But you can see here, for example, we built like a YouTube topic rank finder, AI voice invoice generator, UGC video generator, SEO keyword generator, etc. Right? Like you can build stuff so easily and quickly using Gemini. It's incredible. So I'm going to start building with that. Then we'll go to a new tab and we'll hit enter like so. And we'll see what we get back. So it's coding out here. You can actually as well, you can get like all these templates as well. So if you go to AI Studio, you can get templates. So if you go to build and then start from a template, you've got a bunch. Then you also got all of these, right? So for example, like Veo Studio. So you can describe any scene and get a stunning video in seconds, an effortless video generator powered by Veo. You've got games. So for example, Run Chase is an arcade cricket game where Gemini is your personal live sports commentator. All right. So you can actually load up that, pick your game. And then we can mess around with the game. It's kind of like a Mega Drive game back in the day or a SNES game, you know. Show my age. All right, let's try this out. So this is an AI generated game. Hey, there we go. Crushed it, mate. But yeah, basically that's how it works. And then if we go to AI Studio over here, we've got the AI video title generator optimizer. So let's type in mine and we'll see what it looks like. So I'm going to put free AI builds live. You ask I build and see if we can get a better title for this. We generate title like so and see what we've got. This is optimizing there. This one, AI video title optimizer, so you can drop it in. Let's take, for example, this one. Let's say today I'm going to build AI automations for free for you. Then we'll hit generate titles and see what we got. So we've got titles here. Some of these quite cool. Right, so the $0 AI system that replaces 5 employees, I'm giving it to you. Stop wasting money on VAs. Use this 3-step free AI system. Steal my 7 best AI automations and how to earn $500 a day using AI automations I built for free. This $0 AI automation saved my business $12,000 a year. That's probably one of the best headlines on there. Or I will build your AI automations for free. Watch me do it live. That's pretty good as well. Let's go back to AI Studio here, see what we got. It predicts the CTR, but obviously that's nonsense. Like, I mean, it mostly depends on the thumbnail. That's the only thing I don't like about AI sort of improvising these tools, is that sometimes it lacks common sense, right? We all know that. We've all seen the hallucinations, etc. So just something to bear in mind there. But apart from that, it's looking good, and it's working so far. What else we got here? My $0 AI secret. I will build your AI live. By the way, if you want these AI automations that I'm building right now, these ones I'm just building for myself for fun. I want to put them inside the Ai Profit Boardroom, right? So if you go to SOPs over here, then inside this section, we'll add a new page, and it'll be called custom tools you can play with, something like that. Custom AI tools, free. All right, so these are free tools that you can actually use. You don't need to pay for them. And then we're going to click on share. And this is how easy it is to share with your team once you create a tool. So you've seen me create like 2 or 3 tools today already. It was pretty simple and easy. So we're going to copy that one. And that is our AI video title optimizer. Right. I'm actually going to bookmark that one because it's pretty good. Let's open up. So this is it. We've got the AI video title optimizer ready to go. Just going to bookmark that. And then we'll put that inside SEO. And the other thing I'm going to do here is I'll probably put that on my live stream checklist. You know, it's pretty good. Let's put that down here. There we go. Free tool. Boom. All right. Productive already. We've already saved ourselves a bit of time there. What else we got? So we've got the AI video title operator, and then down here we have the daily focus tracker. If you do want to use that, I'm not too fussed about that one, honestly. I prefer to just use a Google Sheet. But if you do want to access that, I'll put it inside the AI Profit Boardroom as well. So we'll copy that link, put it down here. Boom. There you go. All right. This one is pretty cool too. I'm going to share that. Copy this bad boy. There we go. All right. If you want to watch the replay of this video today, let me put it inside the AI Profit Boardroom as well. There we go. All right, it's looking tidy, isn't it? It's looking really tidy. All right. So just to recap, we've built the AI video title optimizer, the focus tracker, and the AI video title optimizer too, right? So we built 3 really good tools there, and that was pretty simple and easy. What else are we going to build now? Nicholas says, so far I'm very pleased and impressed. Julian, thank you. The free group was pretty much on par with others, but the deal prompted me to jump into, and you have delivered more than anticipated already. The live training is excellent. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you so much. Nicholas actually just joined the AI Profit Boardroom. If you're not in there, basically you can go to the AI Profit Boardroom here, go to the calendar. He's watching in the free school group right now. And you get live coaching here. So you can jump on these live coaching calls, get help, get advice, etc. And then also inside the community, you can ask questions and that sort of thing as well, right? So you can ask for questions here. And also people are running their own like casual community calls, which is pretty cool as well. Let's see what else we've got inside here. 44K subscribers on YouTube channel. That's pretty good. And then also we've got like all our best trainers inside the classroom here as well. All right. So pretty cool. Lots of good stuff inside there. So let's get back to building some automations. And again, if anyone has any requests, feel free to ask. Otherwise, it's me talking to myself here, like a crazy person. All right, so automated call review summarizer, save time watching sales calls, how it works, pull recordings, summarize key moments, suggest next steps. I quite like that idea, actually. So I'm going to take this here, and then we can actually do it with a real sales call in a second and try it out. So I'm going to go over to new chat, plug this in, automated sales call. Summarizer, purpose, saves times watching sales calls. And then I'll say, paste in the sales call transcript. So let's see how that goes. Let's see what we get back. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is just pull up a Fathom video summary, right? So like an example sales call. So let's wait for that to load. But actually, just build the actual tool. I'll change the canvas. That might be it. So it's loading now. Wait for that to load. You see it's creating the review summarizer here. Bear in mind, like I can't code, right? So I'm not a coder, etc. This is not something that I specialize in, but it's quite easy for me to paste in the transcript right here, right? So we're going to take that like so, and then what I'm actually going to do is try and find an example team call I could plug in and use on this. Let's see what we got. All right, we got a transcript. I'm loading here. Bear with me, peeps. We're going to take the transcript, copy it. That's done. And then I'm going to paste it in here. Then we're going to analyze that call. All right, so it's analyzing the transcript. This is going to be pretty good. I have a feeling, if it doesn't break. So it's analyzing the results here and the transcript. Wait for that to load. There we go. Okay. Objection misqualification. Rep handled this by creating a hypothetical ARV, which allowed the ROI to calculate and proceed, but based on the pitch was a major assumption. This weakens the perceived accuracy of the ROI projection. The rep dismissed a potential client interest area too quickly, focusing only on the US and UAE. I mean, I would improve the formatting on that, but that's pretty cool. So how I would do this is I would say, right, okay, now improve the formatting, make the feedback simpler plus clearer, plus add emojis, plus format the feedback beautifully. So we'll take that like so. In the meantime, Nicholas says, what is the best way to use AI to implement marketing for a service-based business? I have several friends, they are contractors. So, I mean, it depends what they do, right? What's the biggest constraint in the business there, would you say, Nicholas? Because it depends what the constraint is, right? So, for example, if the constraint is leads, then I would focus on generating like a lead generation, a lead magnet, right? But if the constraint is, for example, that you're not getting enough sales calls, well, then you probably want to start building out a funnel for that. So I see you use a variety of AI models, so we should probably use an API-based model collective subscriptions. We can use all of them for basically the price. Can't recall the name right now. Okay, yes, mostly constraint is leads. All right, so here's what I recommend for you. Let's say, for example, your business, you're struggling with leads. Not enough leads. That's the constraint. All right. So here's the steps that I would recommend for this. And this is based on how we get hundreds of leads per day. So this is exactly what we did to build our funnels that generate us leads every day, right? So first things first, you want to build a really good lead magnet, and I would say that takes about 30 to 60 minutes, right? Now, if you're not sure how to do that, go inside the AI Profit Boardroom, go to the classroom, and then watch the recording on opt-ins, landing pages, and websites, right? Watch this. It will show you exactly how we build our funnels, plus the CRM that we use, right? So, for example, for us, if you want just a book a call funnel, like a simple book a call funnel for your contractors, then you can use that. Or if you want to get like leads you actually nurture into sales, for example, like email addresses, that sort of thing, then you can use the opt-in funnel right there. I think for you, you probably just want to get calls, right? If you're contractors and if you selling the service, for example, you probably just want to focus on sales calls. So that's going to take you about 30 to 60 minutes to implement. Like maybe if it's your first time, or 2 to 3 hours, like worst case scenario. But the main thing here is like get it done in a day, right? You can get that done pretty quickly. So that's where I would start. Build a really good lead magnet. How do you know what a good lead magnet is? We talk about it inside the session, but basically you want something that's interesting and powerful, right? So you can go into ChatGPT and you can say, right, okay, based on my audience, what's an insanely valuable free lead magnet? Right. So if you're not sure what to give away or what to give away, how to give away, etc., then just get ChatGPT to give you some ideas based on your business, right? So for example, the AI SEO cash flow blueprint, or what else we got here? The 7 AI automations to save me 10 hours a week, right? And that could just be a list of templates. So that's a bunch of stuff that you can give away for free and then get leads in, right? And then you just say, right, customize this based on my industry, and then insert industry, right? Just insert it right there. So that's basically how you can do that. And then from here, what you want to do is you want to start marketing it, right? Start marketing like crazy. Now, out of all of the marketing channels that I recommend, I would start with YouTube. And the reason that I recommend YouTube is like you can start getting traffic and clicks from day one, plus your audience for sure is on YouTube, right? There are people who need services and they're just browsing YouTube and looking for distractions, right? And so like quite often it will bring in inbound people to you. So if you go to the AI Profit Boardroom, Classroom, and then 300K playbook over here, and then what you're going to do over here is go to the AI avatar video section. I mean, you can create them as a human as well, but if you want to use AI, then this is how we do it. This is our process. It took me it took me a day to figure out the process when I was doing it myself, but you get the full recipe in the step-by-step walkthrough here, plus the video tutorial on exactly how to do it. And so I would focus on a 30-day YouTube challenge, right? Create content, 1 video a day for 30 days, solve the problems of your audience, right? So for example, for me, my audience, they want to know more about how to use Notebook LM. They love it, but they don't understand it. Or for example, they want to know how to rank with Claude. Or sometimes they want to know, okay, how to use the new NA10 workflow builder. And so basically we look at the problems of our audience and what they want to learn about, and then we start creating it from there, right? And so that's basically how it works. When it comes to the content ideas. Now, if you want more training on that, if you want to go really deep on YouTube, then go to the YouTube AI section over here. And inside this section, we've got a 6-week roadmap inside the AI Profit Boardroom for YouTube. So you can learn step by step exactly how to use it, how it works, etc., how to get clients from it, etc. Right? And so that's basically how it works. And then you keep going. And you do not stop. And you just keep iterating and improving every day. All right. So it's a really simple process. This is exactly what we've done for our channels. We have multiple channels as well. And it works really well. Yeah. So for example, this is our AI channel. And then for example, this is another channel that we built over here. You've got, for example, Goldie Agency YouTube channel too. So Goldie SEO, for example, that's another one. And this process is very like you can rinse and repeat it over and over and over again, right? Across all these different platforms. But the main thing I would say as well is stick to one channel until you get to about, I would say, 7 figures, right? So unless you're making more than $83,000 a month, I wouldn't even think about using another channel. So, for example, for us, we use YouTube all the way up to 7 figures, and then after that, we stopped, right? And then we started using like other channels and just experimenting and seeing what works, and now we can scale like crazy. But yeah, that's basically how it works. So, if the constraint is not enough leads, here's how to solve it. Number one, you're gonna build a really good lead magnet. 30 to 60 minutes or 2 to 3 hours. Focus on getting sales calls. You can use the training inside the Ai Profit Boardroom, and you basically want to create a high converting page that turns traffic into opt-ins. All right. From there, you're going to start marketing like crazy. So focus on a 30-day YouTube channel challenge, create content, 1 video a day for 30 days, and solve the problems of your audience. If you want to go deep on that, check out the 6-week roadmap inside the Ai Profit Boardroom. And then finally, just keep going and do not stop. Keep iterating and improving and stick to one channel until you get to about 6-7 figures. That's basically what we did for our agency. And it takes time, but it's 100% worth it. And you're building out a channel that is going to generate you leads, hopefully forever, right? And so that's basically how you solve the leads problem. And then if you want more results, bigger and better results, etc., then you can get them as you build out more. I'm actually going to put those notes inside the Ai Profit Boardroom section here, so you can watch it back there. There we go. All right, that's basically how to do it. So thanks so much for everyone watching. I don't think there was any demand for me to build AI automations today, so I probably will never do that again. It's good when you realize, okay, you don't need to do that. People are not interested in that. But yeah, basically, if you want to get coaching, support, training with me, then join the Ai Profit Boardroom. We have a flash sale running right now, so you can join the Ai Profit Boardroom and get access to that. We have an amazing community of helpful people, 1,700 members. We're all happy to help you. So you can join the Ai Profit Boardroom and get help and support and advice whenever you post inside the community. Inside the classroom, you get access to all my best playbooks. So, for example, like the AI playbook that we were talking about a minute ago, including my best automations for Twitter, for newsletters, for shorts, for AI avatar videos, even for automating like the voice and that sort of thing. And then additionally, we have tons of different training, including how to scale an agency and get more clients. And also, for example, all my best SOPs and notes from today. And additionally, the YouTube AI course as well. All right. So thanks very much for watching. Nicholas, or if anyone missed the beginning, just go to the SOP section inside the Ai Profit Boardroom and you can watch a replay, right? So you go to the Ai Profit Boardroom, SOPs, and then you can access the video replay right here. I'm just going to change that to replay, not reply. There we go. All right. So if you want to get access to this stuff, just go to the SOPs inside the classroom. You can watch the video replay right here. Here's the tools we built, and here's the notes from our discussion today, Nicholas, as well. All right. Appreciate everyone watching. I will see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.